Yo, what's good, family? What's good? You know we back with another one. We back with another. Back with another. Back with another. Hey, look, y'all. We back with another video, man. What's up, y'all? Back with another video, man. This video, man, it's a little banger, man. A little banger reaction, man. Now, I have a question for y'all. As y'all can see in the title, y'all think the Ravens a cheat code? Because I haven't seen the Ravens really play a bad game yet, other than their defense getting torched. I haven't really seen the Ravens offense play really a bad game yet, bro. Not like a bad game. If y'all know what I mean, like not a bad game, like as in they got blown out or like they made too many mistakes. Like I haven't seen them really play a bad game. Now defense is getting good stops on them, yes. But actually them playing a bad game, no. And it's like, bro, the team is so good. Like they got so many options. And Darren Henry getting out of there now. And he got them playing like he was at Tennessee. Lamar Jackson is stepping up like he's supposed to. Justice Hill is going stupid. So not only do they got a three-way run scheme in the backfield, they wide receivers, Zay Flowers, crazy. Rashad Bateman, crazy. Two good tight ends. And they're good. Xavier Likely and goddamn Mark Andrews. Is the Ravens really cheat code, y'all? Is the Ravens really cheat code? I think it is. In my opinion, I think it is, man. Like I said before, man, it's gonna be hard to stop the Ravens, man. They're gonna be a very powerful team. Now, I say the only thing about Ravens downfall is just them playing too late. Now, if they play a good team like the Chiefs or like who else go off can get off on a good start. I say Texans can get off on a good start. Texas, but they haven't really been playing good either though. But Ravens, they're gonna be a real scary team, bro. Cause I don't really think anybody can really stop the offense, bro. For keep it a whole rap, man. Them and the Chiefs are like two teams I can see that nobody really can stop the offense, bro. It's just like it's nothing you really can do. But hey, man, I ain't really too much talking, man. Let's get straight into the reaction video.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a very big problem here.
That nigga was gone, bro. I watched the highlights of the game. Look, I watched the highlight of that joint, bro, and he went off. I mean, he went off, bro. It was crazy.
So, when you take a look at Derrick Henry's production over the first 4 weeks of this season, are you guys noticing the trend here?
Like he dead ass score every game, like every game.
They look like they could be something, Mike. They just do.
I mean, week by week, this team has continually looked more and more like the most unstoppable offense in all of football. I mean,
I just said that. Did I not just say that? But them niggas, they look like they can't be stopped, bro.
These numbers would be enough to tell you this.
But this is the strongest statement that they've made thus far in 2024.
I really don't know what the answer is to stopping this offense.
Yeah, with what they're starting to do on the field over these past couple of weeks, Collinsworth might be right. I don't know if there's an answer. But someone who does have an answer is today's sponsor in a minute. I'm not going to tell you, even like I sleep, I live on mask with Bill. We've got
Negative.
545 yards in the last 2 games. And that's not the Baltimore Ravens totals. That's what they've done on the ground alone in this stretch. And those numbers, they're not even the most terrifying part about this.
But they have a lot of decoys. A lot of decoys. Whether it's Derrick Henry, whether it's Xavier Likely, whether it's fucking Zay Flowers doing a fucking fade route, whether it's fucking Mark Andrews coming across the middle. They have a lot of, bro. But they have a lot of decoys.
threat of this Ravens offense now very present in their big chunk plays.
Now, this three-headed monster that Baltimore has worked to construct in their backfield between Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, and even Justice Hill, it is unlike anything defenses have ever seen before. And that's not just in terms of the skill, but more
it's not like they're not playing good. They're playing good teams. They're playing a great team. They haven't played a weak team yet. The only weak team they played was the Raiders, and I don't know how they lost that game, bro. I could not tell you how they lost that game, but that's the only weak team they played. But even that game was close, bro. They lost by a field goal, so it's like I don't know, man. I don't know. But I wouldn't even blame it on the offense. I blame it on the defense because the offense went down the field and scored. The defense let them niggas come all the way down. I wouldn't blame it on the offense though. We talking about the offense here as a pack.
Oh, the scheme.
Lamar Jackson, his season totals, and Chris, those rushing yards, they may keep going up as the season goes on.
Now, there's numbers like this, but also there is the
rushing yards in the season, bro.
Unpredictability.
It's only the fourth game, mind
tell
you.
you they're going to run the football down your throat. It's just the fact that defenses, they don't know how they're going to do it.
Well, how about when you have Derrick Henry at 250 and Patrick Ricard at fullback at 300 plus out of a spread formation?
Like Todd Monken
it's not even just that, bro. Derrick Henry can move. He can move. He's big as shit, can move, bro. 250, 300, coming at you. That's 550 pounds. Just coming at you, bro. It's just, bro, yeah, hell no.
Confusing the hell out of defensive coordinators. Against Buffalo specifically, Baltimore only had 3 split-out wide receivers for a third of their offensive snaps in this game. They were even running damn near jumbo packages for another third of this game, and yet they still finished with a yards per carry average that you feel like you'd only see in a video game.
Got up to 21.2 miles per hour. Let's get full speed here. We get a ton of yardage.
Ronnie Stanley with a great block. Henry on the outside.
And I mean, more than anything, you see that success due to the simple use of concepts like offensive misdirection. And that's not just in terms of what it does for the ground game, but even the air attack right alongside it.
So much of this offense is, can we get people going in different directions? So if you're playing inside linebacker here, who are you chasing? You don't know.
Look at that. There's something that
Like, just
short.
look at the production of Lamar Jackson
20 yards.
over the past couple of weeks.
Like, just something
The
that short is going to give you 20 yards, bro. That's just the crazy part about it, bro.
numbers, sure, they are minimal, but he has been the most efficient quarterback in football throughout that time span. And when teams start loading the box because they're absolutely terrified of your run game, it also makes this air attack unlike any other in football.
And what people don't understand, not only did the Ravens work on Lamar Jackson and giving him a team, they worked on his pocket. Him controlling himself in a pocket. Because I remember the first 2 years, they had him running like crazy. The last 2 years, or however long he been in the league, for the last like 2 years, bro, that nigga been doing nothing but straight pocket passes. But his pocket passing became way better. So now he's more dangerous in the pocket. He can run a ball. He got a running back behind him, 2 running backs behind him, wide receivers, a decent defense. But this is a championship caliber team, bro. I don't know, man. I just, oh boy.
Now, what's funny about this is that even when you're discussing Baltimore's pass game, the conversation still begins with the utilization of the running backs. I mean, just look at the target share against the Bills, for an example. Justice Hill and Derrick Henry were the leading receivers in this game, and Derrick Henry even found the end zone for the first time in half a decade.
Touchdown grab since 2019.
That's crazy.
And this specifically is where Todd Monken makes the difference for this team. Like, Justice Hill is arguably the best receiving back in football right now. Derrick Henry is on pace to have his best season of his career in this regard. And while I know that some people out there are going to try to spin this to say, I don't know, make fun of Lamar Jackson's career low average depth of target in the process.
But you have to try and throw Lamar off. You have to try to get Lamar to make a big mistake. You can't sit back.
But I mean, look at as simple of a factor as, say, the spacing and gaps in coverage it is creating for this team. Zay Flowers and even Isaiah Likely are two of the top receivers in football in terms of...
What I just say? I said Isaiah Likely, bro. I just said that. That's crazy.
Separation per route rate.
You got to stop Derrick Henry first, so once you establish Henry's presence, then everything else just opens up.
Then, even when you're talking about how this helps them thrive in the short game, look at what factors like, say, their speed also does to extend the field.
Credit to Zay Flowers on a speed clear out to get everybody out of the way, but Isaiah Likely.
Honestly, it really doesn't matter where you look with this team, because despite them seeing the success that they've had, even with the mound of penalties they've obtained in the process, I mean, you could argue that all of this starts with the offensive line. Both in the manners of run and pass blocking this season, they've become a top 3 unit in the league.
A hell of a line, bro. They have a hell of a line that they've been working on for years, bro. That too, bro.
Sort of a makeshift offensive line here. The minute you go empty, you have to go cover those guys.
And while things like the yards per carry will pretty clearly tell you what it does for the run game, you can also flip that conversation into what it's doing for Lamar Jackson. His blitz rate is the lowest it has been in his entire career up to this point. You can say the exact same thing regarding his...
And you wanna know why? Because you can't blitz him no more. You can't load the box no more. He can play the pocket. He can throw the ball. He can run the ball. It's no reason to blitz him. He's going to run away from the blitz. He's going to juke the blitz. He's going to throw a 50 bomb down the field. He got a Derrick Henry. He has a Justice Hill. He has a David Likely. Mark Andrews. Ain't really too much you can really do, man. It might just be a cheat code, y'all. It might just be a cheat code.
Percentage. And simply put, by forcing defenses to play a game of pick your poison.
2nd and 8, the Bills break 4. Jackson scans, complete to Rashad Bateman to the 35-yard line. Every place they look, they're connecting here tonight.
I feel pretty confident in saying that this is an offensive identity that either Lamar Jackson or Derrick Henry have never had before. And while the run game more than anything is obviously thriving because of that, what about everything else with this team? Like, say, will the pass game only continue to improve? Will John Harbaugh find a way to get Mark Andrews more involved? And hell, even in terms of what we've seen from this team's defense, more than anything, I want to hear what you have to say about this. So please, let me know what you have to say in the comments. Subscribe to never miss another video here. I appreciate y'all more than anything, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Facts. Hey, look, man. Ravens is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Ravens is wild. But look, that's the end of the video, man. Make sure y'all comment. If y'all made it this far, make sure y'all comment. Cheat code Ravens. That's the comment, cheat code Ravens. But that's the end of the video, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and we on to the next one. See y'all later.